was no way you could have gotten out from where we were sitting if something had happened. And so finally, we just all picked up and left before we, I think they maybe had played 2 tunes in the evening concert, and then we decided we couldn't take it.
Well, you know, they were derelicts or whatever because they had the money to get there, gas money. You know, they were on the road hippies, I guess.
Huh.
Probably from wealthy families or something, out having a cut loose.
Were they musicians or were they just there to?
We didn't find out.
I've never been to that.
Interesting.
Trying to think who Dan was playing.
But I did see one scene on television where the year that they closed it down. It's one, that nice looking woman. She had a sweater on. And the guys with the camera, I guess they fixed it up with her. And they didn't show her face. Well, they did when she come up. But then right at the end, they did. They just showed from here down. And she took that sweater and pulled it all the way up like that, and she didn't have a thing under it. And that's what
This was on TV?
It's
national
etched in its
TV.
brain, I think.
That's national TV.
Well, and did they move Union Grove after that?
They tried to. I think the brother of the person.
The brother, yes.
Yeah, started it somewhere else, but it never really took off.
Well,
It might have for a while.
well,
They called it Fiddler's Grove.
well, yeah, there you go, yeah.
Yeah. They kind of dissociated from it, the other
But
one.
it's just up the road
Yeah, right.
from where it was.
Was that a private farm?
Yeah.
I never did get down there with that one.
I never went in.
So we've taken my daughter and her husband to Floyd Fest,
Yeah.
and that's kind of wild. And that's what's left over the hippie years, but it's
Yeah.
under control. It's not, people
Well,
aren't.
college is right near there, so.
Well, it's what's, I guess, left over hippies. I don't know what
Yeah.
the hell.
That's what Floyd seems to be.
But there isn't any open nudity, or there's not any open drunkenness, and they keep that under control. You can, they have areas where you can buy drinks and that sort of stuff.
Well, now, that's the way Galax is now. You don't see anybody drinking now. You might see somebody after they drink some, but you don't see them drinking it.
And that people can camp there out in the woods, and whatever it goes on, I guess, until the hours of the morning.
Yeah, I've never been to Floyd Fest. I think if I was younger, I would have gone, but I think I'm just tired of the crowds.
So yeah, it's very, very crowded, and parking is impossible. You can't actually, for the most part, unless you pay for it, you can't park on site. You have to take a park out in the field someplace and take a bus.
Yeah.
What kind of music is that? Wide range of stuff?
It's everything. They have 11 stages or something
That really,
going
all of them all at once.
simultaneously.
Sounds like World Fest.
Yeah, it sounds like, it's kind of what you say, world music. They have placed people from other countries sometimes, don't they?
He's talking about Myrtle.
Oh, Merle.
World Fest.
Yeah, similar to Merle Fest, but they actually have more stages at Floyd Fest. I've been to Merle Fest, but
We went one time to World
Alternative
Fest.
type
We
things.
had to take
I
the
think
bus.
it's all
I didn't like
acoustic
that.
though.
But they had the same thing.
well,
though.
Merle Fest was we camped on them once. Actually, it was better organized than Floyd Fest, but it's a little bit of let's see. Merle Fest is more old time bluegrass
Yeah.
sort of stuff, but Floyd Fest is all the way from that to sort of contemporary rock music and contemporary, different types of contemporary experimental music.
Yeah.
There's drumming. There might even be they have a dance pavilion. They might be putting all types of dances, including square dances. There might be a collar. You just don't know what it is.
Is it all of it acoustic or is there some other stuff?
Oh, it's everything.
Even Oh, even liquor stuff.
Yeah, we played for a contra dance over at Florida.
Yeah, I don't think we were real popular.
Well,
I didn't
there's
bring
different
that
venues,
crowds
you know.
in, did you?
Oh, they didn't ask us back.
but, let's see.
Is it downtown there or is it out somewhere?
No, it's out in a cow pasture.
Okay.
The large area is a big cow pasture.
Yeah, it must be
And
big.
the main stage is huge. I mean, it's 40 feet tall and you know, it's a big time rock stage. And then there are several large stages. And then there are all kinds of stages set up in tents. And let's see, the White Top Mountain Band plays, I think just about every year after Ricky Skaggs there, or, you know, the Vincent and the, whatever they are. And, they play, but then more contemporary groups or experimental groups that you've never heard of play.
Yeah. That's fun. My friends went this year. They had fun.
So,
Did you say anything like?
She did.
so there's more of you go, well, you can go pitch a tent and just stay in one place all day.
Which direction from Florida is that?
It's off the parkway.
Oh, towards the winery over somewhere.
Right, it's on the, just on the other side of the winery.
What place on it?
I get that pulled off of once.
What's that?
I haven't practiced.
Pulled
this.
off her waltz, the Cajun waltz.
Okay. it's got large intervals in it. Oh. Big intervals. Yeah.
There's some occasions they'll take it just like that.
Yeah.
Straight licks all the way. With their fiddle.
Yeah.
And
It's
you
got
know,
a real whine to it.
Yeah.
they tune their fiddle two frets low.
Yeah.
Playing C and F.
Yeah, sure. Probably for the accordion players.
Yeah.
They can play all the white keys. Yeah, they do the same thing, the Taylors, right?
Yeah, in Patrick County, a lot of people in Patrick County
Remember that?
Yeah,
are used to it.
yeah. Because auto harps from the factory come in C and G,
He wouldn't have been there way back in.
which is one step below D.
No, he was-
So you could play D on the fiddle, it'd be really come out C. You match up to the auto harps.
So people would tune their fiddle down,
Right.
right, like Art did.
And see, when Arnold played in G, in the G position, it put me in F. And I had to
Yeah.
cross tune in F, and I had to play a lot of it in F.
Right. With that funny tuning?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that would be a special problem. Yeah, you'd have to.
And then when you want to play in D, you'd have to borrow my fiddle.
Oh, yeah. Well, come on, you guys.
I think it's your turn.
Run.
Did, did we ever try to work out Fisher's hornpipe?
I could do it, but I don't do the crooked notes,
Crooked notes.
the Irish notes.
Oh. I'm just sort of learning it, so I can't tell you. Thought maybe I'd be able to follow you. Oh, well.
Or Renee does some of it.
Yeah, Renee's learned some fancy stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
And some crooked notes all the way.
Yeah, I saw a group called the Chieftains perform one time. Did you ever see them play? They're
Heard of it.
they're real Irish. Well, and the little guy, what's his name? There's this little older fella that plays bagpipe with his elbow. That's the Irish, bagpipe. and fiddles and flutes and all that stuff. But the fiddle players, they've got these triplets they do. Their bow will be going along like this, and they go, you know, get 3 notes.
I never could understand that.
You know what I mean? You've seen Irish.
I've seen Irish music written out with those pretty triplets.
Oh, really?
I have a little book of it.
Wow.
I think I threw it away, actually. I did have a little book of it.
Yeah, it'd have to be frustrating. Oh, my goodness.
Now, I can't do any of those crooked notes like the Irish do on the logs. That's what I call them, crooked notes. That's about what they are.
Yeah.
Molly here?
Yeah.
Try that.
Listen to them.
Oh, well, I know in C and G.
Well,
But that's what I just do chords.
Put a capo on there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Put it, just make it C position.
whenever I play a lot of D, I can go up to anyhow, because I get more bass runs and stuff. Guitar.
The biscotti were lovely.
What?
The biscotti were lovely, thank you.
They didn't retain their crunchiness. I was a little.
That's okay, go ahead and do it. I'll just play the beat.
Whoa. Need some sun.
What can you play that? East Virginia
East
Blues?
Virginia Blues.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I played D, but
Yeah, okay.
We're in
born East Virginia, North Carolina, get there I made a dear young lady.
That song fits my ancestor, grandparents,
Yeah.
got to the T.
Oh, really?
He was born in East Virginia.
Oh,
North
It's not
Carolina,
to a T.
he did go.
And he got married somewhere down there too.
Married somebody that we
We
didn't
didn't
know.
know their name.
Oh, that's great.
We put it in our genealogy book. The song. That's all we can say about that guy.
Yeah.
He's the first fellow to come to Virginia.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Or he
yeah,
come
right.
to Carroll County.
To come to Carroll County.
When was that?
18, 9 or 10, yeah.
1803, he come back in
He had
18.
an immigrant in 1809.
Yeah.
Wow.
He come here, well, at that time it was Grayson County, it was down Crooked Creek. And he had 400 acres.
Yeah.
And he sold it all to his oldest, or not to his oldest son, the second oldest son, and went to Tennessee.
He went to Knoxville with his oldest son.
And then later, in 1809, he come back, and he never did own any land after that.
I was living in a little place owned by Carol Williams was her name. It was just a little tenant house, and she let me stay there free for fixing it up. And she told me about her ancestry. Back then, the king of England would give people large tracts of land.
Sure.
And I think she said that her ancestor, I don't know how far back, but he got like 500 acres, you know, just a big chunk. And,
I think Crawford Bell's got 200 acres on Grand, then he bought 200 more. He bought 200 more acres, and I think he got another 200
I
acres
don't think so, no.
on another Grand.
We don't, I don't remember that, but I know he got 200 acre lots.
But then he bought 200 more acres off of, I know the man's name, I can't think
And
of it.
the whole gang down there, Cookies Creek was trading land all the time.
I see you're using a plastic pick, different from,
Yeah, that other one, it's got sleeves, it got loose on the finger. I had to push it up too far up.
well, we need to get you another pick like that one, except smaller. And I think they come in different sizes.
Now this is a little bit too small, I can't get it up further. I need to grind it off a little, maybe. It makes too much noise.
Have you added anybody to your genealogy tree lately? Or is there nobody left to add?
I keep updating it every now and then, but it's more in the area of my life.
Very good.
I got between 15,000 and 16,000 lands there.
Wow.
Are you kidding? Oh my God.
They're all connected, one way or another.
Oh my God.
So I had to ask if there's anybody left to add, because he's got them all already.
There's a guy